Hello, welcome everybody. I'm still fixing things up for the stream. So just bear with me, please. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Thursday. And hello, Piyush. How are you today? Getting ready for our chakra cleanse. And I'm bringing up my Facebook. Sakshi, oh my goodness, Sakshi, I haven't seen you for ages. Yes, Kimon, I'm live. Oh my gosh, Sakshi. Hi, Tony. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing everybody I haven't seen for so long. Hello, everybody. Kimon, Tony, Erica, Sakshi, Shan, how are you? Piyush, oh my goodness. I've been going live later in the day, and I didn't go live much last week on this channel. I've been working on my other channel, Fractal Flowers, too, but I shall now be back to my regular schedule over here. Just a few more moments, and then I will start giving messages. Oh my goodness. I just got new photos of my little granddaughter. She is so beautiful. I don't share pictures of my grandbabies on social media, but I wish I could. Wish you could see this little doll. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. Okay, sorry about that. So I'm going to start with, I think it was let me see who is first. Yes, it is Piyush. I'm not sure if you're still here, Piyush. This was about 15 minutes ago. Are you still here, Piyush? And hello, Miss May, Jasmine. Hello, hello. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Piyush? What message do you have for Piyush today? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Spirit. And if anybody leaves Facebook stars, please let me know. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Piyush? And our message is right here. Oh, there you are. And we have the Eight of Swords. The only limits to self-empowerment are those that you place upon yourself. And Piyush, this card can show up if you're really being stuck in a negative cycle. Maybe a lot of fear, anxiety, a lot of self-doubt. Maybe your self-esteem isn't as elevated as it should be. And Spirit is saying, just you're not as powerless, you're not as restricted as you may feel. You may feel trapped, you may feel that you're in a limited situation, but Spirit is telling you that it's mostly in your mind and not the reality, and that you do have the power to change your circumstances and thereby changing your life. So, Piyush, please let me know if that message resonates with you. You're feeling low? Okay. Okay, Piyush. Well, Spirit definitely wants you to know that, like I said, this is more something that's happening in your mind, much more than what's really happening in reality. So don't let this, whatever this slump that you've been in, Don't let it have more of an impact on you than it deserves. You have the power to see your way through this. And Sakshi, and thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sakshi? What do you want Sakshi to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sakshi? Thank you, Spirit. Awesome, Piyush. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sakshi? What do you want Sakshi to know? Thank you, Spirit. And Sakshi, your message is right here. It is the Lovers. The Lovers card teaches us to always make choices that honor the truth that lies within our hearts. It teaches us to go out and seek that which completes us and fills our hearts with love and joy. Here is our beautiful Lovers card. And what I love about this card is this is like a spirit couple, like a twin flame couple in the heavenlies that's actually like overseeing the lovers. And then we have this feeling like this is Adam and Eve. So it's like this angelic couple blessed Adam and Eve. So it's very beautiful. And Sakshi, what is anything going on with romance right now? Oh, thank you, Tony. I'll zoom in a tiny bit on the cards so everyone can see them better. There we go. The Lovers. And then here's our beautiful couple up there. Oh, sorry about the Facebook spammer. Some of these Facebook spammers are so quick. This one just got 3 spam messages in before I could stop and delete them. Okay, there's one more I have to delete, sorry. Okay. You are in a relationship you broke up like 3 days ago. And you're very upset about it. Oh, interesting, Sakshi. Very interesting. Did you break up with him? This could be a message to let you know that that relationship no longer serves you and to move on to somebody who actually does. Sean? I think it's Shan. You hope you reconcile as you're in no contact. Okay. Interesting. I mean, it definitely makes sense why that card showed up for you. He broke up with you. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Sakshi, I think you need a love reading. Let me know if you want to make a donation for a love reading. And Shan, let's see what message Spirit has for you. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Shan? What do you want Shan to know? Oh, and Erica sent stars. So I am going to put Erica on the donations list. So after Shan, I will be on donations and stars with Erica. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Shan? What message do you have for Shan? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I'm freaking out. There's a moderator on Facebook. It says comment removed by a moderator. I don't have a moderator on Facebook. Oh, you know what that is? That's me. That's me with the spam account that I blocked. I'm looking at the phone and I'm like, who's the moderator? Oh my gosh, that's funny. I didn't realize that it was me. Okay. Let me wake up. Oh my goodness. I'm the moderator. I'm looking I'm like, who's the moderator? Oh my gosh. Okay, let me focus here. Shan, sorry. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Shan? Even my spirit guides are laughing over that. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Shan? Okay. And Shan, we have the 10 of Swords. Shan, are you facing an ending? Endings make way for new beginnings, and when you've hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. Do you know what situation in your life is ending right now? You're in a period of transition. Something has ended. Yeah, especially when you hit my age, Erica. So I have the two Ericas. So it's Erica Isaac, who I am on donations with. So Erica Isaac, if you want to ask a question. But Shan, this message for you is letting you know not to become worried, dismayed, or anxious about some ending that's happening. Um, and you can see right here, feeling as if you're at rock bottom, feeling like you're ready to step off a cliff and not knowing what's happening. But Spirit is saying that when you are in this type of situation, that's when you need to look at your spirit guides, look to God, look to your guardian angels, call on them for help, and they are going to assist you. And I love the imagery on this card because it just shows that while you might feel alone and lost and small, you have this huge team of helpers who are working on your behalf, looking down at you with love, looking down at you with care, just ready to assist you. So don't neglect that. Erica, I will set an intention. I can't guarantee anything. My mediumships have been on hold for the past maybe week or two, just because I've been going through some stuff with a friend who is no longer here, and it's been just a little iffy. But I'm kind of getting out of it, but I can't guarantee anything. But I will set an intention. That's all you really can do. So would you like to do a tarot reading, or do you want to give me the name of somebody and I can set the attention specifically for someone? Or do you want me to just oh, thank you, Stephanie. Or do you want me to just keep going and then see if anything comes through for you? That's why I haven't been around. I've been on Fractal Flowers because it's a little bit different over there. I do teaching, and then I do a free 4-card tarot stream at the end. I'm not doing the card of the day stream over here anymore. It's kind of weird, but I was like, I'm making multiple channels, and I was kind of trying to do like the same format on every channel. And then I'm like, that doesn't really make sense because every channel is different. Like, why do I need to recreate what I'm doing for herbs and plants and flowers for true crime? doesn't make sense. So I'm not doing the card of the day over here anymore. The card of the day is more like what I love to wake up with. I wake up, Brandon. Erica, did we have Brandon come through before? Did it, have I done a mediumship for you? This isn't somebody who passed in a car crash, is it? Let me check my notes. You said Brandon, and I thought I had a memory of doing a reading about Brandon who passed in a car crash with a red car. Maybe that was another Brandon. Who am I thinking of? This Brandon who passed in a car crash going on a way to the bar. I did it for a friend. Was that the Brandon with the red car who was going on the way to a bar? Oh, Erica, so you sent me a Facebook message, right? And then a white car. Was this the same person I'm thinking of? On the way to the bar? His car is white. Was there a red car? That just that just jumped in my mind so quick. Okay. Katrina, you did what? You know a Brandon who was recently in an accident that was months ago. Katrina, you wrote I did. What is that to? Because I'm looking at YouTube and Facebook, and if you're watching on Twitter, I'm so sorry because I can't see anything you're doing right now. The other I'm having a lot of memories about this now. The girl was grieving him, she was dating him, she was on the bed, she was holding a journal, a diary. What is this? Jolie. Is Jolie your friend? I can't get to my. Let me look on the Facebook. Okay, wait. Let me. I'm like, I'm up stammering here. That was his friend who reached out to you. Oh, yes. Okay, Brandon car crash, January 23rd, white car. I saw writing on the diary. You sent the text after his passing. No blame. He does not blame you for his passing. He had an out of body experience in hospital. Head on collision. Yeah, pizza was it. They had split up for a year. Oh my gosh. Jolie feels there was the color blue on a bar. It was called chips. Okay, so that I guess he is here. Um, okay, and Erica, you wanted to connect to the same Brandon. So Stephanie, will you see if your Brandon had a red car? Because I am seeing a red car associated with Brandon. Oh, okay. Well, I will set the intention for Brandon. I guess okay. Are you related to Brandon, Erica? Did Brandon? You're not Brandon's sister, are you? Brandon's your brother. Okay. Cause he okay. I guess it's still flowing. I've been kind of, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Okay, I heard him say my sister. Okay. Okay, so let me add, well, let me make, I have to make you a document and Erica Isaac, Brandon's sister. Okay. Would go dog go mean anything to you, Erica? Um, I'm trying to get this. At first, I thought it was dog, DAWG, and then as I'm trying to dogs, DAWGS, but then I'm like, is this like the children's book, Go Dog Go? Anything related to dog, DAWG, Go Dog, Go Dogs? Okay, let me make your document. Do you connect to the name Dylan, Erica? He would say, that's my dog. Do you connect to the name Dylan? Dylan? And is there a Robert? Dylan is a best friend of his. Okay. Let me I haven't started the document yet. Let me get going. Erica and a Robert too. Brother Brandon, um, Jolie. Was her name Jolie Roberts? First reading. You know, I should go and highlight the stuff that came through too, just so I don't have to do the same thing. Dylan is a best friend of his. Okay, so I will set my intention again. Dylan is Brandon's best friend. I do want to get the other information so I don't have to try and get the same information twice. And then I'll go back to Roberts. Oh, Robert is her. Okay, that's where the Roberts is coming from. Oh, my bad. I'm like, does he know a Robert? Is Jolie's last name Robert? Hey, I didn't even know I was my own moderator, banning people from the group. Okay, let me get this info, and then because I clearly heard him speak about Dylan. So the other thing that's going on is because I had such a kind of shock with everything that happened last week. I'm actually doing some new training with my mediumship. So I'm doing things in a different way. And that's why I've like kind of taken a break and I'm not like doing my normal mediumship. But it seems that this new way is working pretty well. And see, it's interesting, right? Because I'm working with other mediums and, in training and learning. So I'm kind of looking at some of the way other mediums are doing it because, like, mediumship, it's like you kind of just started on your own without anybody really teaching you anything. But now I'm learning from other mediums, like some better ways and getting more clarity. So I'm like redoing the way I work. But Dylan was his best friend. So that is very good confirmation. Okay. Okay, and this is, I'm going to write from Jolie. And I hope I put the date down that Jolie came in. No, I didn't. It was a while ago, though. I'll put the date on yours, though. Today is July 28th. Okay, from Jolie. I think that may have been like April, right? Okay. Okay. Make a line here. Okay, now I'm going to go back to April. Okay, great. Now I'm going to go back to my intention. Okay, I do feel that he's showing me like a baseball cap or some sort of hat. Do you have a hat of his? I feel like it's a dark hat with a logo on it. I don't know if this is a symbol of something. And this is like another thing that I'm working on is like I didn't really understand to get symbols because I was just like I want to hear what you have to say. I want words. But apparently with mediumship, it's really more about symbols. So but I am seeing a hat. Did he wear a hat all the time? I do feel like this is a dark hat with some sort of like a sports team on it or something. Maybe like a gold. Is it a gold emblem? It's not a pot leaf, is it? I'm like, is this a gold emblem or is this a pot leaf? Do you have this hat? Or did he always wear the hat? Can you explain to me what the significance is of the hat, of why he's speaking about the hat? Was it a black hat? Would whitey mean anything? Like Whitey, whitey? I know Jolie said I think that he had played basketball. Let me look at again. I think that there was basketball stuff. Yeah, he had trophies. He played. Was there like he always had hats on? Not sure which, but you all have a few of his. Did he have a red sports jersey? A team that would have been like a red sports jersey. I'm not big on sports, but I just know here in Tampa, our Tampa Bay Bucks, we have the red. Um, But I feel like I'm seeing like a red sports jersey that he's wearing. Okay. Also, the name Monica. Anything with Green River or River Hills. Anything with river for a location. Wait, was is this a Tommy Hilfiger shirt? Tommy Hilfiger. Polo. Okay. Oh, anything about river yeah, anything about river. Do you smell his cologne or did you keep his cologne? Do you do you have any experiences where you just suddenly smell his cologne? You said polo, and then I started thinking of like Dracar or because then my mind was like, so is this polo cologne? But do you frequently smell his cologne just out of nowhere? And did you also keep the cologne? He's speaking about the cologne. I'm not sure I know which cologne this is, but It just feels like it just comes to you, the scent, and that's his spirit when you smelled the cologne coming out of nowhere. That is his spirit. That's his sign that he's with you. Did he always wear a gold chain? I feel like an Italian gold chain. Nothing with river. I don't know where that river's coming from. He worked on the water. Did he work on the water near something that would have been hills? Because I keep thinking it's like green and hills, river. Open body of water, okay. Do you know a Nancy? And maybe something like Costa or Costa? No, Nancy. If anybody in the chat connects to a Nancy, please let me know. Anything about peaches? Okay. And sometimes with the names, I'll get them close, but not exactly correct. Do you have a Nancy, Stephanie? I was hearing something like Costa, like Costa, but it felt more like a last name. But sometimes I get like it could be like Cona, like I'll be one letter off. Trying to work on that. Was there a Monique or anybody with a name that sounds like Monica connected to him? But no Nancy. Hmm. I have him here. I'm just, like I said, I'm working on some new techniques that I'm trying to do. And I'm trying to just make sure that the messages I pick up are very, very clear and very, very accurate. He's definitely here. Nancy is your grandma, Stephanie? Oh, let me put a card up. This is just completely blank on the screen. Okay. Did somebody, is there a baby, like a little child, Erica? Does somebody have like a little girl, like maybe 2 years old or under, that he would be looking over? Possibly? Okay. I keep feeling like he's looking over a little girl. Is Bunny his mom? I saw Bunny was in the chat talking. I keep seeing the color red. Keep seeing this red shirt and a dark hat, a black hat with a some sort of emblem on it. You are his mom? Okay. And was he lanky? Like tall, thin, and lanky? No? When he was young but not grown? Okay. Because sometimes they appear in different stages. When he was young, so like teen years, right? Or are you saying like as a young child? I don't know how old he was when he passed or anything. But what the way I'm seeing him is tall and lanky and thin. Almost like string bean up until his 20s. Was he very lanky though, like that up until the 20s, like string bean, like very, very thin, lanky? Do you connect, Bunny, with Costa or the name Costa, like maybe a last name, Costa, or okay. Also, these two things seem random, but I'm seeing like apple and a quilt or apple quilt. They're random because I don't picture apple and quilt together. I'm like, is there a quilt with apples on it? Would there be Tito? Is that this is Spanish, right? Is that like Spanish for uncle? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, Tio. Um, is there Tito though, or I guess Tio? Um, would he have? Is Are you guys Spanish? Because I do feel like he's Spanish. Um, but would he have referred to him as Tio or Tito? When you said, "Is he with the uncle?" I'm hearing like I thought Tito. Tito rings a bell. Do you know who Tito would be? It's not Spanish. Okay. Do you know who Tito is? TJ. Is there a Tito or just TJ? And Joyce, what's your husband's name? Well, he never called them by their names. Okay. The Monica, you said you can't take it, but was there an M name, like for a woman with an M name? I feel like it's Monica, but then I thought I heard I can't remember now. Monica, Mona. I'm not sure any M names. Sherry, your son's name is Brandon. Sherry, how have you been here since Erica came in? Did I feel like I've done a reading for you before because it's been a little while since I've been live. Like I said, I'm trying something different. See how it works. But Brandon, we could have. You weren't here before, so we might start getting some. Economy of spirit. Did your Brandon have a red car by any chance? And any connection to Monica, the name Monica or Nancy? Monique or Monica, anything like that? I'm actually on a donations, not that you know of, okay. And you don't know anything about a red car then? Was that a no to the red car? The lady who owned your house and passed, she was a Mona. Okay. Hmm. Was she Spanish? You had a red car when he was younger. Okay. This could be something that's going on. So Brandon would remember like a red car. All right. Let me try and get a little bit clearer here. Yeah, again, Bunny and Erica, I keep getting this apple. He used to drive your red car, Sherry? Okay. Oh, Mona was Spanish, Stephanie? Oh, okay. Wait a minute, Stephanie. Are you still Jason owns the apples. The his parents have. Are you still with Jason? He has the apple orchard. That might be why the apples are coming through. Okay. So let me Erica Isaac, if you want to send me a picture of your Brandon, that will help. He drank Tito's. Okay. If you want to send me a picture of your Brandon, it will help. Was that something he drank regularly or just like once in a blue moon? Like, do you think that was a connection? Because I did hear Tito's. Yeah, in my Facebook messages if you can. So Sherry, I'm on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook, and right here, I was speaking to Stephanie about the apples because I keep seeing apples and a quilt. Stephanie, do you have any connection to a quilt? I thought the apples were on the quilt, but if I'm still getting all this economy of spirit, then I don't think my new method is working much better than my old method. Because I thought this was going to be a lot clearer. But I'm still training everybody, so please just bear with me. So now your husband Jim, did you call him Jimmy? Because I'm actually hearing about Jimmy right now, and that wouldn't be for you, Erica, right? The uncle, he wasn't Jimmy, correct? So Joyce, your Jim was actually called Jimmy. I'm picking up some words that have Vern in them, like Laverne or Vernon or Vern, Vern. Some words that have the Vern in them. Not sure what. Any Lavernes. James Henry went angry. Funny. No Vern. Okay, Erica, let me see that. Does anybody connect to a Laverne? When I got the Laverne, I was thinking maybe. Oh, no, see, this is interesting because I felt like I had seen this man, but I didn't think this was your man. Oh, that is interesting. Who is the tall, thin Spanish man? No, this isn't the tall, thin Spanish man that I'm seeing. You have two Jims, and he is wearing the cap. Now, he didn't have a close friend who is Spanish. Erica, did he? I can't get away from this Spanish guy. Not to your knowledge. Yes, Paola, the Spanish guy that I see is young. He's like 20s, and he's very thin. He's very tall. He's lanky. I did get the name Timmy, and then I didn't say Timmy, and then I got Tommy, and that's when I thought the guy was wearing a Tommy Hilfiger. Um, the Spanish guy I thought was wearing a red sports jersey shirt, short hair, very close cut. And this would explain why things were getting a little iffy. Thomas Joel is Uncle TJ. Okay. Your cousin Timmy passed away. Okay. Also, does anybody else connect to River Hills? Oh, that could be Timmy, Stephanie. Hi, Kimo. No, I haven't called anybody. I've been on a donation reading for mediumship, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. But I do need to work out some things, so I am going to conclude this mediumship right now. Yeah, Stephanie, it does sound like this could be yours as well. And again, this is the economy of spirit where multiple spirits come through at once. Um, but Brandon did come through with some names. There was clear messages. The cologne, Dylan. Not sure so much about the water. I don't know about the Tito's too, because I'm not sure if Tito's that he drank was actually just something he drank. Oh, wait a minute. Your grandma Nancy raised Timmy. Okay, so Stephanie, your people are coming through. And Cisco, you used to live close to a hill and a river. Okay. Yeah, see, this was just, and this is, I was hoping that my new method was going to stop this, but it didn't. So it's still just like flowing the same way. But did Timmy look Spanish, Stephanie? Oh, and I did hear him say that you were his sister, Erica, from the beginning. But now it makes sense why I started. Just remember, I'm still learning. So now this is actually making a little bit more sense to me. It'd be better for me to have a photo immediately when I do a mediumship. Not really just kind of, especially because I get so many spirits coming through and I'm trying to weed them out. So if I have a photo, that's going to kind of stop that right from the get go. Yeah, I'm gonna just say from now on, whenever I do the mediumships, if you want to, if you can send me a photo first, even if you just like instead of like hit, you know what? Instead of hitting me up to book a mediumship, if you want to do a mediumship, hit me up and say this is a photo of my loved one. He had dark features and was tall. Yeah, Stephanie, I think that was your Timmy. So this would make it much easier for me. So just hit me up on Facebook if you can, or even email, even text, and just say, this is my loved one. I'm trying to connect with them. Because I can even start to try and set the intention beforehand. Just like, see, Erica, it's like, I feel like I had some hits, I feel like I had some misses. But to me, the biggest hit today, Erica, was when you came in and said the name Brandon. Immediately, it like flooded in my brain, and you had sent a message, but I don't even think you mentioned Brandon. Yeah, and Stephanie, that happens with Crystal all the time. But I know that your Brandon, Erica, had a message for your mom, message for your dad. I thought there was something about a stuffed animal. I'm not sure if I didn't remove any questions, Anmal. If I may have accidentally tried to stop a Facebook spam, or maybe I removed something of yours. I don't know. I didn't mean to. If I did, sorry. Um, but yeah, that'll be the best way to do this. Okay. Was that as soon as I went to set the intention, I got flooded, and now this picture that you sent me. This looks like the Brandon that I had saw on the bed. And so somehow I just kind of got lost with seeing this Spanish guy. So it really will just help me out if I get photos. So I'm gonna say that, like, so if you're in the chat and I'm doing a mediumship, if you all can just like start sending me a photo, whether you've paid a donation or not, that's gonna help me, because I really feel like I got sidetracked, Erica, and I think I was with Stephanie's Timmy. Did Timmy have a sports jersey that he wore all the time, Stephanie? A red one? Didn't I connect with Timmy before, Stephanie? Now that I think about it, isn't Timmy the one that I thought was in the basement with the music and the guitars? Because I'm seeing that now. I'm seeing Timmy in the playing the guitar music. But just all stay with me while I grow. Just stay with me while I grow. I will get this all figured out eventually. I will. Yeah, I am seeing somebody with a stuffed animal. I think I do feel this is Brandon. I do feel that this is it could be a different Timmy. Okay, it's a different Timmy. Um used to sing and play guitar, music was your life. Who is that cat? Who were you singing and playing the guitar, music was your life? Who is this? It says my WY. Okay, so this might be about cat. I'm not sure. Wyatt. Wyatt. Okay. Mystical made a donation. So yeah, so Erica, just make sure you keep coming back. Make sure Bunny, please come back. There is messages. I have to make sure that I'm getting them clear. It's much different when I do it on the phone too, instead of having a lot of people in the chat. But right now I'm not booking the phone readings because I've been kind of re regrouping, revamping, doing things differently. There's Bunny. I'm not sure right now, Bunny. I'm sorry. I was saying that he wanted me to give you and his father a message, but it just hit me up on Facebook so I can sort some of this out. Monica, the $4.44 love readings are 3 cards. Okay. You're welcome, Bunny. Just either you send me a message or Erica can send me a message, and I will get with you once I get clear communication. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. But you can't see it back. What do you mean, Elizabeth? I don't see the donation either. Where did you send it? Somebody, see, now I don't know. Does Brandon have a connection to Louisiana? Louisiana? I'll check on that on PayPal. My PayPal is like, makes me do security challenges. It's just crazy. It's like, why? Why can't I just go into my PayPal? Oh no, it didn't come through PayPal. Okay, thank you, Stephanie. Okay, so I'm going to do Mystical's reading. Yeah, nothing came through on PayPal, just so you know. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Mystical today? What message do you have for Mystical today? What do you want Mystical to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Mystical to know? What message do you have for Mystical? What message do you have for Mystical? Thank you, Spirit. In Mystical, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Sometimes you need to have a little patience and take a moment to reflect before you can enjoy the fruits of your labor. And this card will show up if you're actually Mystical. Are you kind of rethinking your job? Are you thinking about going in a different direction? Because this card can show up for a situation like that. Oh, and Monica sent a donation too. I was getting Monica. I don't know if it was about you coming in the chat. Kat, this is Wyatt. And he's when you said music was your life. Okay. I'm thinking about doing different things on the side job. Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Seven of Pentacles is all about, pretty much looking at what you've been doing and coming up with some new ideas, being at a crossroads. You two look so much in love, Kat. So happy together. What's ahead for the weekend? Okay, Mystical. Thank you, Spirit. What does Mystical need to know for the weekend? What does Mystical need to know for the weekend? Thank you, Spirit. What does Mystical need to know for the weekend? What is coming up ahead? What is coming up ahead for the weekend? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What does Mystical need to know for the weekend? And Mystical, this will be 3 cards. What you need to know for the weekend. Let me see what I want to do. What to focus on. What to look out for. And do what to focus on, what to look out for, and what you need to know about the weekend. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What is coming up for Mystical this weekend? What to focus on, what to look out for, and what he needs to know. What to focus on, what to look out for, and what he needs to know. Okay, right here. So what to focus on, 2 of Swords. Take the time to properly weigh your options before deciding. So you're going to be focusing on a decision. I said that 7 of Pentacles was pretty much being at like a crossroads, deciding which way you want to go. And you were saying that you're thinking right now about doing some different things with the side job. Not sure if that applies to this. It could, but take the time to properly weigh your options before deciding. So we do see here for this weekend, what you need to know is there's an important decision that needs to be made, and you really need to make sure that you're taking the time. Maybe if it is related to your job, maybe you want to invest some money or something that you're not sure that you can actually spend. So let me know if that resonates. And what you need to look out for, Queen of Wands. Confidence shines from the inside when you love yourself, own your flaws, and rock it without caring what others think. So what you need to look out for, I don't believe this is a woman that you need to look out for. I believe this is you. And I believe that you might be, getting caught in your head, maybe some self-doubt, maybe losing your confidence. So you want to embrace the power and the energy and the spirit of the Queen of Wands to make sure that you are going through this weekend with a confident attitude. And what you need to know, 10 of Wands. Share the burden, lighten your load, and learn to delegate. You don't need to do it all alone. Are you working this weekend? I mean, if it feels to me as if you're working this weekend, as if you're trying to figure out something else to do and then getting burdened. You've been working on being more confident. Okay, awesome. But are you planning on working, like your job this weekend? Spirit is saying, don't do it all. And it could be, if you are planning on working this weekend, that you're overworking, and that's why we have the 10 of Wands, because that shows up if you're doing too much. So I'm like, are you not getting enough rest this weekend? Overall, what you need to know is make sure you're taking some time this weekend to just relax and rest and not overwork yourself. You're short-handed. Okay. So were you planning on working this weekend? Okay. Okay. So you were planning on working this weekend. So yeah, keep working on your confidence. Take some time to relax, even though you're short-handed. Share the burden, lighten the load, and learn to delegate. You don't need to do it all alone. So make somebody else work too. And really work on that confidence. It's good that you are working on your confidence. But whatever this decision is, now, do you know what the main decision is that you are approaching? I'm not sure if this is related to the side job or if there's something else that's coming up, making you, putting you in the position where you really need to take the time to think things thoroughly before choosing. But the two of swords is always, like you're being at a crossroads. So it just feels like it's in line with the 7 of Pentacles that came through for your message. So let me know how that resonates with you, and try and get some time to rest, because that seems pretty important. I'm going to clear these. Yep, absolutely. Thank you, Mystical. Oh, I didn't put Monica up here. Well, I'll just make a new one. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Um, Remember that donations take preference, and the free messages stop when I'm on donations. And you'll know if I'm on donations because it'll be pinned up on the video and it'll say on donations and stars. Sometimes you can't see the name of the person I'm speaking to because they could be on YouTube and you're on Facebook, or they're on Twitter. So right now I'm on Monica, and Monica is on YouTube. And that is donations. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm sorry that you guys can't see each other. Like, see, here's Tushar on YouTube, and here was Mystical on YouTube. That's who I was speaking to. And I know it gets confusing. Yeah, absolutely, Mystical. I want to know what that decision is as well. That's what you need to know. So I'm sure it's going to become very clear and very apparent very soon, because that's for this weekend. So you're going to know what the decision is. How does S feel about you, Monica? Okay, let's check that out. Okay, so Monica, I will do what he thinks about you, where the connection is going, and what you need to know. Okay. What he thinks about you, where the connection is going, and what you need to know. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. How does S feel about Monica? Where is their connection going, and what does she need to know? How does S feel about Monica? Where is their connection going, and what does she need to know? Thank you, Spirit. How does S feel about Monica? Where is their connection going, and what does she need to know? Okay, right here. Oh, okay. How does he feel about you? What is he thinking? We've come first with the lovers. Very nice. So, are you and S already dating? I mean, the lovers is pretty deep. Major arcana. The lovers card teaches us to always make choices that honor the truth that lies within our hearts. It teaches us to go out and seek that which completes us and fills our hearts with love and joy. So let's see where this connection is headed. 5 of Swords. Words can be as sharp as any blade. Carefully examine how you treat others and how you allow them to treat you. So even though we have this great lover's energy, we want to make sure that you start this relationship off on the right foot, that you don't have any unnecessary arguments that are going to really end this before it has a chance to blossom. So you want to make sure that you're always treating him with respect. And if he does anything to you that's disrespectful, you want to like nip that in the bud immediately and just keep everything on an even keel, peaceful, loving, respectful, and make sure that he is treating you the same. Okay, and what you need to know. The sun. Okay, so this looks very positive, Monica. Very positive. We just want to make sure that that you two don't start a habit of fighting or quarreling. So just keep that in mind if he says something that kind of gets on your nerves, or if you're tempted to kind of snap at him, or if you feel that he's being rude to you, you may want to just not be accusatory, not say like blaming him and putting him on defense. Try and keep things like I feel very upset about this, and just try and work it out and see if you guys can smooth over any of those problems so they don't get a foothold in your relationship. But we started off with the lovers, which is beautiful major arcana for how he feels. Where this connection is headed, 5 of Swords, you just have to make sure that this isn't going to turn into a verbally abusive type relationship. You have to make sure that he's treating you well, and as long as you're demanding that respect and he's giving it, then our outcome, we're looking at the sun. Also major arcana, the lovers and the sun, very good. The Sun card teaches us to find the joy in all situations and reminds us of our own personal power. It encourages us to confidently shine our inner light and to manifest our desires as conscious creators. Now, honestly, I would like to go deeper just to see what's up with this card, because that throws kind of like a monkey wrench in, like, oh, this is going to be the lovers happily ever after. But like I said, with the outcome being the sun, it looks like it's pretty powerful, pretty good connection. You just want to make sure that he's treating you right, and if he isn't, that you address that immediately. Now, whether or not something's going to happen where you're going to rethink things, I don't know. But that's how he feels about you right now. Very positive. Very good. So I hope that resonated with you and blessed you as well. And so that might be That might change to becoming a little bit more official. Let me put this down here. You're welcome, Monica. God bless you. Okay, so I'm not sure who's still here. I'm going to give the messages from Spirit, beginning with Krishna on Facebook and then Tracy on Facebook. So if you're here and you want a message, please type in. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Krishna? What message do you have for Krishna today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Krishna? What do you want Krishna to know? What do you want Krishna to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Krishna to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Krishna to know? And Krishna, your message is the moon. The moon, major arcana, the moon. The lesson in the moon card is that though the path ahead may not be clear, we must trust our intuition and follow our instincts. It also warns us that nothing is as it seems. We need to learn to distinguish between our own fears and illusions and reality. Oh, okay, awesome. Now I see everybody. I should have put your name up. Let me put that up. Okay, and now Tracy. And Krishna, please let me know if that resonates with you. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Tracy? What do you want Tracy to know? Actually, I need to go back to my Facebook page so I can follow along. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Tracy? What do you want Tracy to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tracy to know? What do you want Tracy to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Tracy to know? Thank you, Spirit. And Tracy, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Don't forget to make time for yourself and allow yourself to enjoy the finer things in life. Tracy, have you had some sort of financial breakthrough? Because the Nine of Pentacles comes in when things are a little bit more well off. Things are you're enjoying a little bit more prosperity. So I know that you've been waiting on some money to come in. It does resonate. Okay, awesome, Krishna. Thank you. But that's basically telling you, Tracy, that makes not yet. So even though maybe you're not feeling like, and it doesn't have to be very expensive. You know what I mean? Just take some time to take time to relax, but also take time to enjoy just a little bit of something. You know what I mean? And hello, Aisha Teru. Aisha Teru Ayu. How are you? How are you doing? Jess. Aisha Teru. Okay. Cat. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Cat? What do you want Cat to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Cat to know today? What message do you have for Cat? What do you want Cat to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Cat to know today? What message do you have for Cat? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Cat? And Cat, your message is right here. We have the Death card. I am surprised that you get the Death card. Kat, when did Wyatt pass? The Death card teaches us to embrace change and let go of what no longer serves us. Death is not the end. It is simply a transformation that brings about a new beginning. Oh, awesome, Tracy. And do you see this? I think it's my webcam, but this was happening last night, August 1st, 2020. Um, See the flame here? I think it's my webcam, but do you see it glowing? Let me see. It's not doing it as bright as it did last night. So do you have any situations in your life, Kat, that are ending? I mean, it's just kind of interesting to me to pull the Death card when we're trying to do mediumship. So this could actually just be a message for you of setting the intention for the mediumship. Unless you've like just been fired, just lost a job, have you been in a new relationship? Did you just break up? Are you moving? Anything suddenly like that? It's just this kind of has this feeling to me. Your ex is trying to get back together. Okay, that could be it. When did you break up with your ex? When did you and your ex break up? I don't usually do tarot for mediumship. Some people do. So that's why I'm asking. Did that message resonate with you? Oh, okay. You were together 9 years prior to Wyatt, and then 3 years ago. Wait, you broke up with him 3 years ago, and now he's trying to get back together? No, that wouldn't be the Death card. The Death card would be if you two just broke up. I'm going to pull one more card for you. I'm going to put the Death card back just because I want to know if this is connected to Wyatt. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Can you please give me some insight on why the Death card is showing up for Cat? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me insight on why the Death card is showing up for Cat. And 3 cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me insight on why the Death card is showing up for Cat. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, right here. I'm going to do 3 cards. Knight of Pentacles. You can't get the result without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, and keep pushing every day. Okay, and the Fool, New Beginning. The Fool teaches us to look upon the world with the wide-eyed innocence and open heart of a child. Be positive and welcome the adventure before you just do it. Um, so I'm wondering, when did you when did Wyatt pass? In 2020? So you've been in like a very big period of mourning. Is this correct? The Knight of Pentacles is about taking some action, almost as if you've been having a hard time moving forward. The Fool is saying, that it's time to open yourself up to new beginnings. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Now is the time to rest, relax, and heal. Take care of and be at peace with yourself. Yeah, the 4 of Swords is when you're inactive, and you're not moving. You're just kind of stuck. So that message of death was about his passing, because it's all about how this passing has affected you, and it is a message for you to know that this isn't the end. Um, Well, he's not completely gone, Kat. I have his picture. We're gonna set the intention and get you some messages. And did you say that you haven't seen any signs of him? Do you paint or anything? Because sometimes I've had the 4 of Swords show up for artists when Spirit is saying it's time to heal and be creative again. It's time to create. Um, Not always painting, but it could be if you're an artist and you haven't been creating. You you do paint. Wait, I missed part of it. What was no I have? I'm like so old now. I ask questions and then like when you're answering I forget what I asked. You paint everything. Painting and music have gotten you through this from the passing. Okay. So and that's what I feel this is saying. Um you've had many signs. Okay, great, great, great. Yeah, I completely forgot what I'd asked. Now is the time to rest, relax, and heal. Take care of and be at peace with yourself. Oh, awesome. That's beautiful. So he's with you. So just keep painting. Keep painting. Keep doing your music. Keep healing, and just know that Spirit is saying that you there is a new beginning here. So have you been interested in reuniting with your ex? And you said that was before you were with Wyatt. So that would actually be like a different reading. But I am curious to know if you're thinking about getting back together with him. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I think that if you want to do a in-depth reading about that, we could. That would be interesting, but I think that the Fool card kind of covers that. It's kind of giving you the go ahead, but if you want to go into like a Celtic cross, if you ever want to do that, let me know. And we could just look at all the things surrounding that potential relationship with him. Yeah. So if you would want to look in that further, we could. I am going to move on, but thank you, Kat. And I'm glad. I just wanted to double check on that. Okay, so Jeanette is next. And hello, Ankita, how are you? Yeah, it would be interesting to find out why Wyatt didn't like him. Okay, Jeanette. Are you still here, Jeanette? And I am going down the list. Oh, there you are, Jeanette. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Oh, you're welcome, Kat. God bless, and keep painting. Keep painting. Keep making your art, making your music. Thank you, Spirit. Do you sing? Are you a singer? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jeanette? What message do you have for Jeanette today? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jeanette? What message do you have for Jeanette? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jeanette? And Jeanette, we have the Queen of Pentacles. A loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. Jeanette, are you a mom? Queen of Pentacles. Our Queen of Pentacles is such a wonderful woman. You are a mom? Okay. She's the woman that everybody wants to talk to, everybody trusts. 4 children. Okay. So this is just a blessing to you on your motherhood, knowing that you're doing the right thing. Oh yes, I love this deck. So beautiful. Well, I was asking if you sang, Kat. Yeah, just keep singing anyway. So Jeanette, what a beautiful message. If you ever start to feel, burnt out or stressed out, just know that Spirit is saying what a wonderful blessing for you with your children. And just protect your family, care for your family. And it does seem like Spirit is just saying right now that your focus is on your family, on your children. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is perfect. Perfect. I hope that blessed you. And we have Elizabeth and then Stephanie. All on your children at the minute. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you, Jeanette. God bless you. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Elizabeth? What message do you have for Elizabeth? What do you want Elizabeth to know? And hello, Timothy. Welcome to the stream. What do you want Elizabeth to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Elizabeth to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Elizabeth to know? Okay. And Elizabeth, we have the Page of Pentacles. Never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, then you know nothing at all. And Elizabeth, are you learning something new? Are you a student? Most of the time, this does relate to learning something new, maybe in education, maybe for a job, depending upon your age. But it could also just be, being open to learning new things about other people. But it's always about being at the beginning stage of learning something new. I'm not sure if Elizabeth is still here. So I'll just ask, are you still here, Elizabeth? And the Page of Pentacles is also about being very practical, having a realistic approach. So in addition to that newness aspect of learning something, our Page of Pentacles knows how to make plans, take action, set goals. is very practical, very logical, and can bring those things that they're visioning to pass. So let me move on. Paola will be next. Oh, there you are, Elizabeth. So how did that resonate with you? Yes, Sam, you're on the list. I go in the order of the people who how they came in. Did that resonate with you, Elizabeth? And hello, Erica. How are you? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? What message do you have for Stephanie? And just so everybody knows, I am ending this stream at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's 3:26 p.m. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? What do you want Stephanie to know? Thank you, Spirit. And Stephanie, your message is temperance. Temperance. You're welcome, Elizabeth. I'm actually looking to see if the cross is glowing because last night the cards were like, I don't really see it doing it today. Yeah, it did. I think it's the webcam does it. Did you see it? Watch when I move it down. Watch Jesus's face. Well, I don't know if that's Jesus, but it's like the little angel in there. But it seems like a lot of these points of light will like flash. Okay. Temperance. The Temperance card teaches us to cultivate balance, harmony, and peace in ourselves and our environment. It urges us to seek moderation in all things and reminds us to find our calm center within. Seashells, hello, I haven't seen you for so long. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sam. Yes, I love these cards. So temperance, of course, that's that Sagittarius sign energy as well. But moderation, balance. Sometimes the card can show up to mean caution. Are you still in your relationship with Jason? I see, Stephanie. That could be what the temperance is about. That's what I felt. Um, like a warning to be careful. And is it drugs, Stephanie? Because I know that you had said that you were committed to staying with him and helping him through it. I think I remember it was drugs that came through or something of that nature. But don't lower your guard. When the temperance card comes through like that, I mean, of course, it would be like if you have like a bad habit, of course, the temperance card could mean, it's time for you to bring things into balance, but it can absolutely be a warning that there's something around you, a situation around you that is out of balance. And that can be like a warning or, caution. So I hope that helped. I would like to look into that a little bit deeper, just because it is more of a caution to say like something might be going on. I know you are very committed to helping him through this. And Paola, you are next. I'm not sure. Are you still here, Paola? And then Ashitaru Ayu, you're next. Oh, there you are. Um, oh, wow. Oh, my goodness, Stephanie. Are you still committed to seeing him through it? There you are, Paola. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Paola? Oh, good. Jess. I can't stumble through that name again. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Paola? What message do you have for Paola? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Paola to know? What do you want Paola to know? Thank you. Okay, Stephanie, awesome. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Paola? Yeah, just don't lower your guard, because for Spirit to come through with temperance makes me feel like you really need to. We're getting a lot of major arcana here, but it does make me feel like you need to be on your guard, not lower your defenses. Um, I don't know if there's been anything that's happened, since our last reading. I mean, I feel like you found some stuff out, so something must have happened. But you're a good woman. You're one of these Tammy Wynette women who really stand by their men. You stand by them through thick and thin. Always believe in the best, that they're going to work it out. Yes, did you see it? It has to be my webcam, but watch the star. Did you see it? Is it not doing it now? Last night on the stream, the crosses and everything just kept. There it goes. See it? A whole bunch of stuff happened. You're waiting to see how dumb he thinks you're, oh, Stephanie. Oh my gosh. Okay, Paola, the Hierophant. We're talking about faith, church, religion, tradition, school, the tried and true method, not branching out to do something new, but doing it the way that you know is going to work, the community based way, the traditional way, things like that. The Hierophant. The Hierophant teaches us to have faith and to seek spiritual guidance and education. He urges us to study, seek out the knowledge that we desire, and to act in accordance with our beliefs. So, Paola, have you been studying anything more? Is it community based? Is it spiritual? Are you going to back to school? Anything like that? Oh, wow, Stephanie. I'm so sorry. Paola did that. Oh, there you go. You've been more interested in spiritual stuff. So the Hierophant encourages you to, if you've been thinking about learning about something, maybe it's Reiki, maybe it's, like energy healing, maybe it's tarot. Maybe you feel that you're on a new path and you actually want to discover, can I make a career out of this or something? The Hierophant it's a big yes from spirit. It's always a big yes with the Hierophant, saying you're on the right path. Keep following your intuition. Keep doing what you're doing. So meditating with frequencies, that is absolutely going to lead you on the path towards energy healing. Very, very good. As you know, like I always have my frequencies on. My life changed radically once I started bringing frequencies to really elevate my vibration. Because that's really what it's all about, using those frequencies to elevate our vibration. And the whole world is runs on frequency, vibration, sound waves, from sound waves to the vibration of planet Earth, to our technology. I wish I knew physics because it's all so magical. It really is. It's like I was thinking today, um, because on my Fractal Flowers channel, I wake up every day and I like to start, going to spirit from a very earthy point of view, like healing herbs and the trees. And, it's like we're in this life, we're here for a limited time, and we feel like reality is just what we see, pretty much what we've learned, what we're accustomed to. Gravity says we're stuck here on this planet, literally glued to it by an invisible force, and that's reality. We have nothing magical about that, right? Nothing magical about scientific principles. We just accept those as like the standard form of reality, and magic is something different. And then when you like really stop to think, like, there are plants on here that have the power to heal. How is that not magical? How is it not magical? How is life itself not magical? I mean, just it's like, why? Why should there be a plant on here that can cure a disease? It's like it's it's just mind blowing to me that some people are just like so stuck in whatever it was that they learned and accepted as reality, that they don't even see the beautiful magic in life itself. Or how about the fact that all life reproduces after itself and you can't trace back to the origin? You can't scientifically trace back to the origin, but we're all in this incredible system where the seed is in itself, right? I mean, you can go back to the Bible. The seed is in itself and it will reproduce. But I mean, it's just also magical. It is mind blowing. It's just, life is just so amazing. Okay, Aishiteru Ayu. It's sad. I think it's very sad when any of us lose focus on just how amazing and incredible it is to be here, and how important it is to make good use of the time that we're here. We say things all the time that like, I'll love you forever, right? I'll love you forever. Or like when I was young, when you had a boyfriend and it was like forever. And then for all eternity, it's like, I love you for all eternity, eternally yours. And it's like, That's a really big statement. And it's like we don't realize, well, you're probably not going to be with that person for all of eternity. You might get sick of that person after 6 months or 2 years. And it's just so important that we use a system like tarot to tap into our intuition, to tap in with spirit, to make sure that we're actually doing what we need to do this time around for this incarnation on this planet in the limited amount of time that we have. Time is not infinite for us on this planet, you know? And if we live our lives in that framework where we're not afraid of death, that we're living in some make believe world, like I'm here forever on this planet. And it's like, no, you're not. And how many of us get hurt and we've wasted years and years and years in sadness and sorrow, depression, or we've been abused as children. And we spend like decades just trying to undo the damage that other people inflicted on us as children. But when you get with spirit, and like you were saying before about meditating and raising that vibration so you can connect with spirit and kind of like get back to source and get back to what our subconscious knows of why we're here in the first place, you can actually speed up and accelerate and reclaim the lost years, whether it was addiction, whether it was abuse, whether it was sorrow, depression, anxiety, fear. You can actually reclaim those lost moments, those lost years, and be accelerated to get back on track where you were supposed to be to begin with. And I'm just saying all that to say that life is such a gift, and it's all temporary for us on this plane. It doesn't mean that when we pass away, we're gone forever, because we're not. Because as mediums, we know that, you know. Exactly, Kat. Exactly. But we still have to go through this life with the awareness and the appreciation of what we have and the gift that it is. And it's like I just see how many people are just not aware not aware of the beauty and magic of this life, and just succumbing to every evil whim and every horrible thought that could pass through their brain, because I don't even believe half of those evil thoughts originate with the person themselves. You know what I mean? But life is magical and it's temporary, and we just really need to embrace it and do what we're supposed to do while we're here. Connect with spirit and move forward. And not be in fear of death, because death is not the end at all. Alanis Morissette has that one song. Oh my gosh. What is the name of that song? How about getting off of these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I'm full up? Oh my gosh, what is the name of that song? My mind. I'm so old. I'm an old lady. I wish I could play like real music on my streams, but can't do that. Bing, come on. You did not come up with that as the first result. It's an Alanis Morissette song. Thank you. Thank you. Do you guys know this song? I just find this song so beautiful. It's Alanis Morissette, and it's called Thank You, right? And I don't know the story, but I think she must have been in India, like on a retreat, meditating, and that's how she wrote this song. But, I'm going to read the lyrics real quick, right? But it's, how about getting off of these antibiotics? How about stopping eating when I'm full up? How about those transparent dangling carrots? How about that ever elusive kudo? I just love it. It's like, how about getting off these antibiotics, right? The substances we take to numb ourselves. How about stopping eating when I'm full up? Okay, so you're overeating now. How about them transparent dangling carrots? You know, the dangling carrots, you're always chasing this beautiful thing that you want to grab a hold of, that you think is going to make you happy, but it's transparent. This girl is such an amazing writer. My goodness. But that carrot is transparent. There's no substance to it. You can't really hold on to it. And how about that ever elusive kudo? You're always chasing the praise of others, but you never get it. So she says, thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. Thank you, consequence. And thank you, silence. And she had to have been in India, meditating on a retreat. And when she says, thank you, terror, it's like that she must have come face to face with her shadow self, and just it blew up, the being terrified to see the truth and reality of what you are, what you've lost, what you've become, so you can tear it all down and build it up right again. And I love that. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. So now she's like thanking the process of rebuilding herself, right? And then she says, how about me not blaming you for everything? How about me enjoying the moment for once? How about how good it feels to finally forgive you? How about grieving it all one at a time? And how many of us, we even get stuck in that cycle where we're so hurt and angry at the person who hurt us that it starts affecting our every move. We blame them for everything. We've lost our joy in life. And then how it will feel to do that sudden act of forgiveness, to release them of what I love about forgiveness is it means that somebody has hurt you and they actually owe you something, because it's, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. You've done this to me. You owe me this repayment. But forgiveness means I'm going to release you of the debt that you owe me, because it's going to release me, not you. And then how about how good it feels to finally forgive you? And then she says, how about grieving it all one at a time? I just love it, because when she sings that, it just makes me feel like, she's giving that final forgiveness, and she's grieving it, and now it's done. And then again, thank you, India. Thank you, terror. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, frailty. And then she says this: the moment I let go of it was the moment I got more than I could handle. The moment I jumped off of it was the moment I touched down. Now, this is the part that really clicks with me. She says, how about no longer being masochistic? And if there's anything that this world has turned to, is a bunch of sadists and masochistic people running around. How about remembering your divinity? How about unabashedly bawling your eyes out? And how about not equating death with stopping? I just, it blows me away. It's like this song just like pierces into my soul. How about remembering your divinity? And that's when I'm like, she just had to be on some spiritual retreat when she got this. Thank you, India. Thank you, Providence. Thank you, disillusionment. Thank you, nothingness. Thank you, clarity. And thank you, silence. And that song just, oh my gosh. Yeah, I think that about ironic too. I thought that was about Uncle Joy. I heard that. No, not ironic. You ought to know. Yeah, I love Alanis. You ought to know. Yes, that song. Thank you. I just absolutely love that song. But that's what my whole point was. Every part of that song is so deep. But how about not equating death with stopping? So when we come to this realization that life does go on, that there is infinite intelligence, that we have source, and that our personalities do not end when we pass away. It takes a whole lot of fear out of out of life. No, not right now, Carmen, because I'm actually ending the stream at 4 and have a few more of the free readings to do because I just started rambling. Let me see it. I'm not sure how many more free readings I have. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jess? What message do you have for Jessica? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jessica? And Jessica, your message is right here. We have the King of Wands. A true leader leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. So there could be some leadership going on here. Okay, so I'm just going to try and go through these real quick before I end the stream. And hello, Sam. Let me get one for you. Yeah, absolutely, Stephanie. I don't know how she's doing now. I think she's married now. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sam? What do you want Sam to know today? What message do you have for Sam? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Sam? And Sam, oh, temperance again. Let me put that one back. Sometimes that happens when I haven't cleared. But again, Sam, that temperance may be for you. That represents balance, caution, and need for moderation. And like I was saying to Stephanie, it could be a warning sign, somebody that you need to kind of, be wary of. And Jess, did that resonate with you? Yes, thank you. By Alanis Morissette. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. And Sam, we have 5 of Swords. Okay, I just put all these cards back, and I'm getting the same cards that I pulled for Stephanie. No, I didn't pull this for Stephanie. Okay. Words can be as sharp as any blade. Carefully examine how you treat others and allow them to treat you. It came through for okay, it came through for Monica, but so Sam, are you in a relationship with somebody who may be behaving badly and not treating you properly? The 5 of Swords and the Temperance, this is a warning. And Seashells, let me get a message for you. You're single. So, do you feel there's somebody in your life then that is not treating you properly? Because that is a warning. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Seashells? What do you want Seashells to know? Oh, you're welcome, Seashells. What do you want Seashells to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Seashells? What message do you have for Seashells? An awful neighbor who is very abusive to you all the time. Well, that's what it is. But with that Temperance card, it's warning, Sam. Do you feel, have you been contemplating getting some legal protection or something? So Seashells, we have the 9 of Wands. A lot of these messages are like spirit warning people to protect themselves. Very interesting. For you, Seashells, we have the 9 of Wands. Always watch your back and mark your boundaries, or others will mark them for you. This is almost the same message that Sam has, because Sam had Temperance and 5 of Swords. So this abusive neighbor, is he verbally saying things to you, Sam? And Seashell, now Seashells is on YouTube and Sam is on Facebook, so you two can't actually see each other. But both of these messages are all about. Oh, she is. You might need to take some action there. Okay, who has been here for hours? I think Erica. Let me get a message for Erica because I'm about to leave. I'm about to end the stream. She's doing it in front of your children. Wow. Yeah, Sam, because that's spirit is really warning you, you know. And seashells, are you in the same type of situation? Do you have somebody who's not treating you right? It's both of these readings were about being on the defense, being on guard, protecting yourself, protecting your home, protecting your family, protecting your children. All is that. All of that is in there. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Erica? What do you want Erica to know? And for Spirit to bring that through, it has to be very important. Of all the things to bring through. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Erica? What do you want Erica to know? And right here in Erica, we have the Three of Wands. Be patient and trust that the action you have taken will produce results. The energy you have put out will return to you. So that's exploration leadership. I'm not sure, Sam. We'd have to do an in-depth reading on this situation and see what's really going on. An X, and you're more clever today. You want change and you're moving forward. Okay, awesome. Awesome, seashells. Okay, so I'll do one more reading. If I haven't given you your message and you want one, just type your name, and I'm going to do a reading for the first person that types in, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. And then I'm going to end the stream. It does resonate? Okay, awesome. Okay, Crystal. It is going to be Crystal. You're welcome, seashells. Yeah, don't let anyone sucker you in. Because for Spirit to give a warning, it's important. Okay, thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Crystal? What do you want Crystal to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Crystal to know? What do you want Crystal to know today? Thank you, Spirit. Right here. And Crystal, we have, the Hierophant, Major Arcana. Again, Crystal, the Hierophant is all about faith. Can be traditional religion. It can be getting an education. It can also show up if you're learning something new. The Spirit is encouraging you to continue with your studies or your learning. The Hierophant teaches us to have faith and to seek spiritual guidance and education. He urges us to study, seek out the knowledge that we desire, and to act in accordance with our beliefs. So, Crystal, that is your message, and I'm going to end the stream. I want to thank everybody for being here today. It was good to see you all. And you're learning your gifts. Awesome. So that's Spirit's confirmation and stamp of approval to keep doing what you're doing, Crystal. So again, thank you. I will be back again tomorrow. God bless you, and read the tarot.